Hey y'all, welcome to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me tonight. We're going to be reacting to another Grand Hustle episode with rap star Mogul T.I. But before we do, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I would really appreciate it. Just to give a real brief, T.I. has invited 16 entrepreneurs in for a six-figure executive level position in his company. And so during this series, he put the entrepreneurs through various challenges, and the person who's going to be standing at the end is the person who's going to receive the job offer. And during these episodes, I'm just kind of critiquing on an entrepreneurship level for all of the people that's going for this job. Some of the things that I would have done, or some of the things that's probably not good to do when you're working in a team environment. But let's just check out what they have planned for this week for the challenge.
Well, the person who make everybody laugh just got out of the house, so I hope y'all know all that hee ha ha, all that laughing stuff out the house, period, now.
I ain't gonna drag it, but your new teammate, he's a clown.
Because you're too emotional, man. You can't focus on the task.
You a clown, baby.
So basically what we got to do from this point on is just win every challenge.
Which I'm very confident in.
We none of y'all.
We don't need to be going through this again.
What happened over there is different than what can happen over here.
Show and prove, that's all I ask.
You're gonna see. We're gonna crush them. Chris?
Chris just sitting there like blank staring and calm visually, but you can see something inside just want to like go off.
So what's up, Chris? Talk to me, man.
Man, I got to sleep on this, man. I ain't gonna say nothing right now. At tonight's elimination, T.I. had nothing good to say about me. My heart was beating. I'm scared, you know? I'm scared it's gonna be a battle for survival.
I'm glad he decided not to speak about it, and sometimes that's the best thing to do. Let me sleep on it. I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm in this environment, and I need to maintain my control on myself. So let me be. I appreciate that.
Man, we done lost 2 roommates in one night, dog. I guess we're gonna have to pick up 2 more.
George.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Is anything hurting you more? Squeeze my hand at this.
You ever had a heart attack? Squeeze, yes. Don't squeeze if it's not.
Relax.
No, he is not.
In the
Is this
morning,
Chris?
when I wake up, I found Chris in a closet on the floor. First to me, oh, it's gonna be fine. It's a panic attack. He's gonna just get out. We're gonna stay right here, and he's probably gonna come out and be good.
How you doing, sir? Talk to me, bud. What is your name?
Baby, you have to talk to me so you can know what's wrong with you, okay?
So of course, naturally, we're all just really worried, and there's just like confusion, and nobody really knows what's going on. Is he okay? It's a little scary.
Ooh, that must have been real serious for him and really triggered something in him. You got to be careful about those situations. And like I said, when I said I'm glad he just said, let me speak on it, or let me sleep on it, he kind of probably knew he was just on edge. And then to wake up to be in a closet experiencing a panic attack, that's got to be even more stressful, knowing that I did this in this environment around these people. So he has to be in a space right now, or during that time.
It's not a good feeling. Like seeing the way Chris was carried out of here. This is stressful. You have to know how to excel under pressure. If anybody thinks any of the things that we've done are easy, think again.
Entrepreneurship ain't easy.
So I heard Chris had a medical emergency and got taken to the hospital. He won't be coming back. We wish him the best, though. Listen, This environment is tough. You know, sometimes the hustle can get the best of those who weren't ready yet.
All the weak people are being weeded out, which means the competition is tougher. We're about to really see who has what it takes.
Now, for the rest of you who are still here with us, this is a competition for a 6-figure salary in a multi-million-dollar organization. And just because Chris left doesn't mean that anybody's off the hook for this challenge. Last week, we all took a L. But I ain't giving up on you, okay? Put that behind you and focus. I need you to up your game. Now, in addition to my business ventures, creating social awareness in our communities is a huge part of my life. Us or Else is a movement about how to make our community self-sustaining and independent. We've done everything from music to short films to demonstrations and protests. For your hustle, y'all gonna be designing a large mural. It's going to transcend into the digital world when you assign a unique hashtag to it. When getting the public to interact with your mural, you must also get them to sign a petition. The winner will be determined based on your ability to generate the most interaction to your hashtag, along with the amount of signed petition your team collects. Everybody understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so with the...
A digital marketing, you got about 3 people. I think Sierra is she has her own digital marketing agency. I think Tehran he's in sales, which he demonstrated from his last challenge. But let's see.
The new hustle, as we know, comes new points. Figure it out.
I want to step up to the plate and be the lead for Team Grand. Being the G I am, being the hustler I am, I know how to play the hand I'm dealt.
I'm ready to crack the hand open. Let's do it.
I see what you're doing here, George, because last week he was on the chopping block, so he just wanted to show that he could maybe be self-made in this sense, but it's like, if we lose, you're definitely out of here.
All right, so,
I guess that's a way to look at it if you kind of want him to be out. But for George, I wouldn't want to do back-to-back challenges. And then he's new on his team. Like last challenge, I believe it was last challenge that T.I. switched him to this new team. And so he wants to come into the new team and be a leader again. George liked the spotlight.
Have you come up with your decisions who's going to be point? George and Kristen. George for the first time on the grand team is point.
That's what I said.
I got to ask the grind.
You got to ask the grand.
And they let him.
Hopefully not with your own teammates again.
No.
And Crystal for Team Hustle. For this hustle, Crystal, you'll be able to work with an artist to create a large mural in downtown Atlanta. You'll bring awareness to the mass incarceration initiative.
My little brother went into prison at the age of 17, serving a 30-some-odd-year sentence for a crime he didn't commit. So, for me, this is personal.
That leaves you guys to focus on the education initiative. You
Did she just try to fake the emotion?
would work with an artist to create a large mural on a wrapped truck that will mobilize through the city to multiple locations.
Oh, wait, they got different, okay, so mural for Team Hustle and Team Grand with George has a van, is what he said?
Just to help you out, I'm going to get my homeboy, who just happens to be a legendary producer and artist, and also an incredible social activist, David Banner. He's gonna give you as much motivation and inspiration you need to get you out through this challenge. I had to make sure that you had the best opportunity to succeed this time, okay?
Thank you.
See y'all in a minute.
Wow. George's point. And I'm thinking, what did we just do?
As Team Point, I want to thank y'all for, just having that trust in me that I could, lead this part of the competition.
But at the same time, I'm thinking, if George mess over, y'all.
Okay, so we got to come up with a hashtag. So let's run down what we have so far.
Education for equality, education over incarceration, suffocate the system.
Educate to demonstrate. Because what we're really doing is being social activists, so.
Demonstrate to educate.
Demonstrate to educate. Let me see them.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Youthbomb.com.
Now, what do you think about George on this new team?
I think he thinks he's a natural born leader.
You don't like George, do you?
I like George. George is cool. He's slick as hell, but he cool. He's slick as hell shit, but he cool.
He's slick as ass shit, huh?
Yeah, but he cool.
Let's see how he progresses with this new team.
Okay, so this is what I got for the mural. The mom's tears because you're breaking her away from her family. And then the man making money off of all this. And then in the middle, upgrade the system. We come up with our hashtag, upgrade the system, which speaks to what T.I. and us or else stand for, which is the letter to the system.
I like how they took time to make sure they had their messaging, because this is what the challenge is based upon: how many hashtags or how much engagement they will get with these hashtags that they create in the digital space. And so I appreciate, and it makes sense that they will show them doing some type of messaging planning. So that's good. I also wanted to say, I don't know why Sierra didn't, well, Sierra was lead for, what was that, the pop-up shop? So maybe she didn't want to come back and lead right away, but George just had another one.
Hey.
I'm Vanessa, nice
Hi,
to meet
Vanessa.
you.
I'm Paul, likewise.
Crystal, nice
Crystal,
to meet you. I'm your
Paul.
point. So, let me show you what we got here.
Okay.
But we kind of wanted to do like a flow of images. We were thinking about a mother and her tears.
So far, KG's point, the girl is doing her thing. This issue is something that hits close to home for her. So she's putting her passion behind it as well.
So let's get started.
Set up.
And that's why you should love what you do, because it's going to come off naturally when you're just attached and passionate to it. When you're doing something because you make a lot of money in it, but you don't really do it, sooner or later that's going to get tired. You're going to get tired of that, and you're just not going to be as motivated, because, you know, it's just so much. But I think, I'm just going to say, I think she going to win with the whole passion, and even just the tone of the team is totally different without George being there. I haven't heard anything from Jonathan, or Jonathan, I should say. So this is a good look for them.
Let's do it.
Chop,
Thank
right?
you so much.
No
Appreciate
doubt.
it.
Thank you. This is what you gonna paint right here.
Wow.
You ever painted on a truck before?
Never painted on the truck before.
Yeah.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah.
We got it.
I paint clothes and shoes and like little canvases, a whole van that's supposed to get the attention of hundreds of people. I'm nervous.
So visually, do you have anything in your head in terms of how we can depict the message we're trying to convey?
Now, it's up to y'all to come up with the visual that says whatever it is that y'all want to identify with.
Okay.
That's up to y'all to come up with that.
Okay.
George, he doesn't have a creative concept for the mural. It's like you can't have a point that doesn't process. Those two don't go hand in hand.
So visually, do you have anything in your head in terms of how we can depict the message we're trying to convey?
Now, it's up to y'all to come up with the visual that says whatever it is that y'all want to identify with.
It's like George has no idea what's going on right now. Like, I think what he needs to do is really, like, listen to his team and figure out what we're trying to portray on this mural.
You know how like the recycle symbol goes, like all in a circle, kind of like recycling the cycle, us helping one another, but at each point of that cycle, maybe having like a developmental stage of education being like taught. I honestly think that I'm the strongest person in this challenge. I actually took the time to like come up with a game plan of my creative direction. I think I'm killing it.
Jill is the one that went to U of I. But it's something about her. Something about it. That's all I say. Look at David.
Honor and a pleasure.
So I turn
All right,
around,
black man.
bam, David Banner's right there chilling. Outside of being a musician and a producer, his social activism and his empowerment of African-American and Latino individuals, it moves me.
In your mural, consider this. The true reason for mass incarceration in America right now is about money.
Exactly.
It's not about justice. You know what I'm saying? It was socially engineered to be this way. We got to get black people back to loving themselves. A lot of our people believe the same thing that other people believe about us. You don't have to have another race of people to do what we'll do. Because a lot of times what they say, our people perish because of lack of what? Vision. So you give them the vision.
David Banner's just spitting words of wisdom. So I'm over here just in awe because he's someone I look up to.
I just want you to know what we are doing, what we came up with.
Okay, come on, tell me.
All right, so we're gonna do a flow chart of images. The first one is gonna be the black family and how torn apart it gets when someone is incarcerated. And then next we're gonna go from the mother's tears into the prisoner, pulling him to these bars. These bars are gonna have dollars on it.
Are y'all gonna be able to give a picture or a depiction of what that looks like?
The bitter to
No, the redemption or the good part of it. The only reason why I'm asking you is I believe it's you all's responsibility to give vision. Everybody knows the pain that we go through. As a matter of fact, I believe black people's pain is America's profit. So they want us to perpetuate more pain. What if we came up with the solution and actually showed people what the next step looks like? Because nobody else wants to see
How
us.
it doesn't have to be this
Right. Actually show the community. Because the whole point is to show unity.
David Banner helped shift our gears with our mural concept and bringing it back to community. Everybody just really needs to surround in unity so that we can, as a whole, be better for it.
All right, y'all, I gotta go check on the other team. I wish y'all the best.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you.
Y'all stick together.
I take everything as a blessing, but that was just like a blessing beyond blessings. It was so dope.
All right, let's get started.
Cool.
All right.
Let's do it.
How y'all doing? What's happening? How you doing, girl? Come on, I got you. Well, you come on. How you doing, Drew?
Hi, Jill.
David, peace, Ken.
George.
How you doing?
David Banner, he's really not just a rapper anymore. He's a freedom fighter.
What y'all talking about?
Inequality for education in our community.
Okay. One of the problems is not just education, but it's also not teaching our people about themselves. Most of the reason why I think that education doesn't keep the minds of young black people excited is because they never see anything about themselves. But I also think it's nobody else's responsibility to teach us. I think it's our responsibility to teach our kids about us. Black people teaching black people about black history. I think that's true freedom. You feel what I'm saying?
That's a true story right there.
Yeah.
David Banner, when he came and he spoke to us, you know, he kind of woke me up. He wanted to make sure that we are doing what we need to do in this movement. It's us or else. If we don't do it, who else will?
George, why did you do that?
We can cover that up. That's not a problem.
It's black.
Black.
What's going to be first?
I believe it's gonna be like a family? Like a mother and a father, right?
So home, warm, happy, but sad because now he's being yanked through this dark phase.
Okay, so I feel like a woman, a child, and a father, or a woman, father, and child. So there you go.
So the family could be standing there almost like holding hands in unity together, right? One hand's holding his son, the other is literally like shackled to the bars.
Okay.
What we need to do, from bitter to better.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
You said genius? Things are going well. I've kind of myself been really part of the creative team. La, 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 la. Thinking of some really great concepts. He's like reaching back, like, family, family. And Mama's like, no, baby, no. So I think we'll be able to draw a lot of attention and get a good turnout.
I want to start on this woman right here.
Love it.
You are amazing.
I love you.
I love you.
You okay?
I know you get 1,000 ideas. We got to stick with this one.
Absolutely.
We cannot no more, because honestly, I want to make sure we get this done.
No, I'm not having that.
I know. No, I know you're not. Give me a hug. Hug it out.
Okay.
I know.
That was pretty good. I like that, Crystal. She was asking her to just ring it in. And, you know, we don't need any more ideas. I like the way she did that. I thought the artist was going to.
I love this concept. Everything dope. But shouldn't we put like something like we want education equality, or?
I don't want any of those messages to swallow out or drown out the hashtags.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm annoyed because at this point, George is just being careless with getting our message onto the moving canvas. So I'm pretty tense right now.
I'm starting to get a little concerned because all the ideas we had so many components in it. I don't think we were really focused on the time.
Let's see how they turn this around.
She gonna have to. It's gotta be ready by when?
Tonight.
Guys, so since we are less than 2 hours away and we have to finish, the mother and the son's faces are the only faces we're gonna see.
I'm very concerned that we might not be able to get all of this done. I do think KG could be a little bit more aggressive with Gracie, wasting time. I mean, there's definitely a difference between me and her.
All right, everybody pick up a brush and do something.
Is something going up on the top here?
I think the hashtag should go up there and then put big ass us or else.
You need to push the hashtag back here and put fight against education inequality.
But we don't want to be too heavy on content because it's going to be too busy and people are going to lose focus on the focal point, which is a hashtag and the us or else.
The hashtag gonna
Those
be
are the two
on there,
things that's the
us or
most
else on
important
each
thing.
door.
All right, I'll let you make the executive decision on that. You're the artistic person. If you want to confer with other members of the team.
The vehicle is to bring awareness to inequality in education. Why would you not have that on there? The main reason we're decorating this whole truck is because our topic is to bring awareness to education inequality. So what I was saying was put on the back, fight against education inequality or something of that. Like that has to be said at least one spot on this truck. But he said
you just
put
want
us or else in the hashtag.
Oh no, it's already
on
us
each
or else
door
right
already.
here.
All right, that's fine.
I mean, why don't she put fight against the hashtag and then us or else like smaller?
It's enough room for all of those things on
Yeah,
there.
won't you just do it?
At the back.
Okay,
It's
so
up to
now
you.
you don't mind it being too wordy.
No, because if you do us or
I
else.
said it, I'm neutral.
I'm getting frustrated because you're saying one thing and then you want to do another and you're changing it based on the mood. I need you to be a point and stick with what you say. If that's what you want, say what you want.
Make the decision.
Okay. Well,
That's what I said initially, and I'm saying it again. Make the executive decision.
I feel like George is trying. I do feel like I've seen a total change. The way that he started the team in a van, he said, "Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity." You know, he is pretty strong, and I don't know why he would have to think that the messaging would not be on the van, like the whole purpose of the van, on why that census wouldn't be on there, why he think that would be crowding out everything. But maybe he just kind of wanted to give something, you know, so give them something to decide, because it seems like sometimes he make all the decisions. So I do see a change. So maybe it's a little effort, little late, but
5 minutes!
That looks dope. See?
We had some minor hiccups with the mural, but we turned it around and got the job done.
Mama and Pow. That's
Christy
my
gonna
dog.
win.
That's my dog.
That's my dog. Oh, yeah.
It looks so good.
I just want to hug him.
I know, right?
It looks good. I stepped back and I was like, dang, this is dope.
Look at this. You know, look how it came out.
So I did what I wanted to do. I put the hashtag in the back where it was visible because we needed that to generate. And I put education inequality awareness. So they know what it's, oh, okay, now they know what it's for. I wanted
If I
that.
hadn't pissed you off as much as I did, G probably would have just came back here and put demonstrate to educate on there and walked out.
Oh, whatever, man. Now you want to take credit for that.
No.
I will
I'm teasing.
punch you.
Honestly, at the end of the day, this is a win and on a different level.
Right. Like we were saying earlier, this is like a purposeful challenge. You know?
Anybody ever been arrested?
I've been handcuffed and put in the back of a police car because I was walking from my house to the mini mart just to go get some soda.
I've been wrongfully accused for looking too ethnic in that area.
I was handcuffed a week before my birthday and put in the back of a police car. And it was the most terrifying experience I've ever had. So I could never understand what my little brother goes through every time he's in solitary confinement for months. What about you?
3 days in the county for detectives going in my car illegally.
Like, this is why I love this type of competition, because this is teaching you about stuff that we go through.
Everyone
just for
around
the color
you
of our skin.
has been in cuffs.
After hearing the way my teammates have been affected by mass incarceration, I saw the issue more factual.
I'm happy that you are able to partake in this because it is going to make a difference.
This is about to touch lives and change communities, you know?
Yeah.
So,
and we're a part of that.
Yeah, heck yeah. That makes that
shit is
right
amazing.
there, if nothing else, I am proud of.
So help me find the truth now, reach into the youth now, here right now, here right now.
All right.
We have 6 hours to engage in people to get them to sign our petition and post on social media using our hashtag.
So is everybody asleep or something? Like,
Our team wound up with a stationary mural. Although I think with a mobile mural, you can raise more awareness, you can get more people to understand your cause. So I could see it being a disadvantage for our team.
please sign our petition to end mass incarceration. Yes. Enjoy your bike ride.
I like that man.
How you doing? Y'all got a minute? We're trying to get signatures to bring awareness to education inequality. Okay. Y'all came because we want that 6-figure salary. But it feels amazing, like, just to empower the Black community and bring awareness to unfair treatment on different levels.
How you doing today, sir? Basically, what we're trying to do is just increase the investments for our communities in the form of quality education. This overall competition is more than just a hustle. Knowledge is key, and all we're trying to do is just pass it on. Education was what helped me the most. I remember the judge told me 7 years. The prosecutor wrote a letter to the judge and said, you know, because he's getting ready to go to college, we don't want to have nothing interfere with that. So that was definitely a blessing from God.
I'm CJ.
CJ, I'm T-Hall. Come on, let's take a picture, man. I was able to see you more than just this dude who's out here selling drugs or a king. And knowing that I can now go out in my community and empower other kings and queens. Make sure you post that, and then the hashtag again should be on the flyer that I gave you.
We're all here to win. We're all here for a bigger picture. But Teron and I, we have this connection. And as bad as I try to fight it, I can't fight it at all.
Because we're all both in digital.
Here's the plan. We're gonna send out the street team and we'll man the station while everybody's out. Right now, I'm a little nervous because we're not getting as much traffic as we thought we would. I want this to have like millions of reposts and retweets. So right now, we're just focused on strategizing on ways to get bigger outlets to work with us on this. What's up, Ray? I miss you guys so much. I know y'all been holding down the station for me. Every Saturday, I have my own segment, In the Mind of KG, on 103.9 FM. So I call in, and I get to let New York know what I'm out here doing in the A. We are fighting to end mass incarceration. I need everyone right now to hashtag upgrade the system, because 1 in 3 of our men of color are being incarcerated in their lifetimes. If we don't get the petition signatures that we want, then I think the social media retweets and everything like that will, you know, help in our numbers. Bye, guys.
Use our resources.
Looking good. My plan for social media is to get people, asking them to post.
Which hashtag?
You don't really want to demonstrate.
To educate.
Correct. The first location, we're able to communicate with a lot of people. So we kind of already feel super confident with this challenge.
How you doing? Can I talk to you for a minute? We have a very important education initiative. We need your support. We need you to hashtag demonstrate to educate. And also we need you to sign our petition. Could you do that for us?
Even though, like, George can be super annoying at times.
Petition, please. Petition, please. Thank you.
I think he's really, like, doing a good job right now.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your support. This is right up my lane because education changed my life. And so I'm just paying it forward. Saddle up because we're riding out. I feel pretty good about what we've done so far. Now we're ready to go to the next location.
We're bringing some awareness to the issues of mass incarceration within our community.
And we're asking you to sign a petition for awareness to end mass incarceration, anybody that's locked up or in jail.
All right, now here's why I like this song.
Okay.
I just got through doing 17 years.
17?
Straight.
This is real life, and people have gone through real things. And I believe by being able to speak to these people and understand their perspectives helps me further internalize the cause and the mission of being against mass incarceration. If you could please hashtag upgrade the system, if you can, on your phones right now, to help us build awareness. And if If she wants to put a little hand on there, you know, like the little man did, it's a little pink.
We wanted to extend that community portion by allowing people to leave their handprint there, to wanting to be a part of fixing the problem.
Do it.
I love it.
Oh! Hey, girls. Come take a photo on our photo wall. Come on.
So today we are promoting a petition to end mass incarceration. That is our focus. We want to upgrade the system.
I need to write like something concise to our post.
Vanessa, didn't you just stop these girls to take a picture? You walked over there?
Oh, I thought you were talking to them.
The person I feel that might be doing the least work is Vanessa. She says to me, I'm right now trying to do stuff on social. Yes, I get it. We're all doing that. But you still have to reach out to people. We still need to see what's going on in front of the mural. What's up, darling? Did you sign that petition already? You need to learn how to multitask. That's a problem for me. You have to go back to being there for each other. We have to stop judging each other. We have to be a community again.
And she probably I don't want to say feel connected because of what is going on, but she's probably not comfortable with understanding she has to walk up to a person and then try to explain something that she may not even understand or have enough knowledge to explain, even if you're reading off or something. Sometimes it just makes people uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You know, I believe in what we're doing, but I'm not as confident in speaking about it. So let me do the other stuff. And so that could be her out. It's just that she's not as comfortable about this subject.
Hey, I think we ready. Come talk to us for a second. All right, I need you to go on IG and Twitter and post this picture.
So we get to Edgewood, and it's just like a lot of traffic's happening. We're able to communicate with a lot of people. So this is time for us to really capitalize and show our hustle at this point.
So I say we go ahead and keep it moving in like 10 minutes so we can get to that last location.
Just so you know,
and go
this
for
area
broke.
got more traffic than the other areas had.
I agree, but we're looking for like hundreds of people, not, you know, tens of people, but hundreds of them.
I just want
Trust
you
me,
to have
this is
some
my element
respect
right here.
for where we're at. You didn't rush the first two, and those people want to support a great cause. That's appreciated, but you rushing.
So what's the next move?
Yeah, so we're going to.
The best move, getting
What's
up
the
out
next
of here.
move? Okay. Okay, he said the best move is getting up out of here.
Yeah, the next move is the best move, getting up out of here.
Good point.
Whether he is right or wrong, George is convinced to do it his way.
Yeah.
Maybe the honeymoon's over and he's back to old George again.
Can we get a signature? Trying to end mass incarceration and build more schools in the community.
Yo, what's that? Yo, what's that, B?
No, boo. Yes. Good luck to you guys.
Good luck. Good luck. Quite frankly, their Mogul billboard reminded me of a combination of the Partridge Family van and a Scooby-Doo mobile.
Eddie's now 1, 2, 3.
We got a lot more people coming to the mural, take pictures, and post the hashtag. So it's actually looking okay. Dope.
Have a great day, all right? Thank you so much. All right. Guys, we have 30 minutes left. Let's go hard.
This location is really sucky, boy.
We're at our final location, and I'm not seeing any traffic.
Cause this location right here
It's not the move.
is not it.
No, it's not.
Yeah, this is not the lick right here.
We get out there and it's like tumbleweeds. Like nobody's out there. It's just like pure street.
You want to support a very interesting cause? Come on back over here and talk to us. One thing I know is if we lose, I'm gonna have to take responsibility for the team.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Thanks for y'all support.
Thank goodness things really started taking a change for us at that last location. We just had so many people. We were pulling people from the street.
Post on your Instagram and your Twitter right now.
Demonstrate to educate.
It's gotta be
Post
done
right
before
now.
7 o'clock. So you got literally 5
Right now,
minutes.
right now, at this
Don't be
moment.
too good to help the hood now. All right.
We cannot be on the chopping block 3 times. Like, no, we can't do it again.
All right, guys, time is up. So let's get back home, because, you know,
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
No matter what the numbers show, I want y'all to realize that we made an impact today.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm proud of every single one of us.
We did what we could in getting names on that petition as well as getting tweets and retweets using our hashtag. So we'll see.
I'm done with y'all.
I'm really happy and excited with my new team. Like I said, I'm focused with laser precision on one thing and one thing only, and that's a W for the team and ultimately for myself. Because if we lose, you already know who they're coming for. They're probably thinking to themselves, we're just gonna throw George under the bus, just like the other team.
Let's do it again.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Great. As we all remember, we all took a pretty big L last week. Now, what I was hoping to find out was that you heard me loud and clear. We did not have the same situation as last time. You must understand that this requires for you to be the type of person who consistently knows how to turn negatives into positives. And that's what's gonna earn you that six-figure salary on this team. This week, both teams worked with the Us or Else organization to spread the word on two very important initiatives, educating our youth and the other, ending mass incarcerations. Now, myself, I've been to prison as well. Don't know if you knew it. It's very easy to dwell on the negative or the hurtful times, but I think the true value of the experience comes when you're able to actually get out here, use the things that you've learned inside and the situation that landed you inside. And if you could use that as a testimony to help others avoid the same situation, see, that is a true example of what the devil means for bad, God uses for good. And someone has to care enough about it to stand up and say, enough is enough.
Right.
So that was what you guys all had a hand in doing, this mission. Before we find out how everybody did, I would like to know how Team Grand with George at point. How is your experience on this team compare with your experience on the other team?
Well, it's like night and day. Over here, I'm getting a lot of real, and over there was a lot of fake. There, it was more of a personal negative thing. So here, it was just, about the business.
Tell me how George did.
I think George is a hustler all around. Unorthodox sometimes, but
Right, speak up for your
all in
brother.
all, I think he did a good job.
Jonathan, man, tell me how Crystal did this point, man. How did Crystal do?
I felt like Crystal did an amazing job at this point. She made sure that the team was comfortable in all the roles that we had, and I felt like as a team, we just didn't want to let her down. I felt like we all worked together to make sure we made everybody look good, especially Crystal at this point.
Team hustle. Tell me, if you had to choose an MVP, who would it be?
So I would say the MVP, since I had to choose one, is Gracie. She was able to take what we as a team were deciding for visual and communicate that with our artist, Paul. Yes, at times, she had so many ideas that I had to tell her, listen, calm it down a little bit. You gotta be focused.
Passion.
Yeah. Yes, but I love her.
Who do you feel on the team is your weakest link?
Like you said earlier, passion. When you have that passion, you go above and beyond. That's when it took my teammates to the next level. They were literally triple tasking to get things done. And it was one person, I would say maybe it's the passion, that she doesn't understand. She tried to, but I think that's what didn't allow her to go to the next level of going above and beyond.
So in other words, you're saying Vanessa was the weakest link? Okay.
I felt very passionate about what we were doing and the change we were bringing to the community. So I hope Crystal also understands that.
Understood. Understood. Team Grand, tell me, who do you think your MVP was, George?
Definitely, I think my MVP was Sierra. She was the person who I could come to and talk to, and she was also the person who could knock me over the head and really, drill the message in from the team.
Who do you feel is your weakest link?
As leader of the team, I accept full accountability and responsibility for the actions of our team. If I had to pick one person who was the weakest link on this team, I would go with Javi.
Wow.
Well,
really?
Overall, I thought the team gelled incredibly well, and I gelled with them quite well. The person who I had the most disagreements with was Javi.
I'm a straightforward, direct kind of person, so we had a little back and forth with make a decision and be solid on your decision, or if you're gonna trust me, then trust me, but don't straddle the fence on the decision. If you say something mean to be a leader, be solid in what you say and what you do from the beginning.
She a hustler. But I don't think just because you had disagreements can be made. You could disagree and still be MVP. He said because she gave a lot of disagreements, she's the least valuable player. But one of her messaging, the thing that she spoke up about, making sure it's displayed and people can have a bigger visual right on the back of the van, make sure that's viewable. That was one of the highlighting, finishes of the van. And so now to put her under, to say that she was the least valuable player, I see why she coming.
Don't sway back and forth.
I see.
Is there anything positive about what I did for the team?
Watch it.
You know what? Let's get to the statistics. Team Grand. Under George's leadership, you got 186 people to sign your petition. You had the mobile rap van, and your original hashtag was demonstrate to educate. Combining original social media posts with reposts and overall impressions, you reached 238,000 people. Team Hustle, you have your work cut out for you. Team Grand, together you guys were able to get 186 people to sign a petition and reach 238,000 people. So that is a phenomenal job. It is impressive. Team Hustle, you have your work cut out for you. Team Hustle, your social awareness campaign initiative was mass incarceration. You got 373 people to sign your petition. Your original hashtag was upgrade the system. Combining original social media posts with reposts and overall impressions, you reached 362,000 people. That is a difference of 123,000. Team Hustle, you won this challenge. You are all exempt from elimination. You may enjoy the rest of your evening and go celebrate.
Thank you. Thank you. Be blessed.
They're running out of there. Like, thank you. Okay.
Okay. Now,
here we go.
Who came up with the hashtag?
I believe,
Jill.
I'm not really sure, but I believe I did.
Anybody have any other recollection of the facts?
I will give him that slightly. He did say educate to demonstrate.
Okay.
And I just told him I thought demonstrate to educate sounded better. So I will give him slightly
I agree with
that.
Javi, who came up with the idea for your mural?
The major pieces were Jill.
But just one quick thing.
Yeah, sure.
He said at the very beginning and multiple times that, he at any point, if we lost, would step on a grenade for the team. So I'm just asking him to step his ass on that and blast out of this house. Let's just use this.
Well, I think I did accept accountability for the entire team initially before he asked me who I thought was the weakest link on the team.
All right, so while we're standing here, I'd like an explanation for why you feel I'm the weakest link, being that, Javi, thank you. You have eventually come together. You was working hard. I didn't sit down and take a break the whole time. I worked nonstop.
Okay.
And if I went by following a group,
You want to know? I want to tell you, but if you're going to keep talking,
I would have judged you off of what your group said and just downright disrespected and blatantly not listen to anything you say, but I didn't do that.
There was other roles I wanted everybody to be cross-trained on, such as social media, such as marketing.
Was I on social media? Did I share with people? Did I get people to retweet and repost?
I'm trying to explain to you why, but you keep interrupting me, so.
Please.
Yeah, so.
You have to finish.
This last thing is this. The back of the bus, you could have made that decision. You came back and forth to me about it, and it distracted the team because you were distracting us with your loud voice, basically yelling at me about this small, minute aspect of the project. When you should have been independent and able to just make that executive decision on your own, that distracted us, okay?
No, George, you are not that type of leader. She needed to come to you because of the type of leader you are. If she would have did that on her own, that would have been something you had in your back pocket and been like, you didn't come back to the leadership and act. You didn't come back to the point and act. So, is he serious right now?
Just because you have a loud voice doesn't mean, it's...
And if he say that one more time, she's probably passionate, but... that whole...
It's gonna benefit the team.
See, this is the thing, right? All these facts aside, let the record show that you were truly passionate about making a difference. And you did almost reach 250,000 people, and that is impressive. All right? Now, I'm gonna tell you what I think. I think you all did a good thing, not you individually. I think you all did a good thing. I think that you did such a great job.
You see how he had to specify not you individually, but all of y'all, because he probably would have took that. George probably would have took that statement and ran through the whole season with it.
Then I'm gonna make sure that all of you are exempt from elimination. I'm proud of you. I think you guys should also go celebrate.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you so much.
Hey, George, listen. You on thin ice with high skates, brother. All right?
Thank you.
And just to think, she thought she was going home.
All right, so thank you guys so much for sticking with me through this episode. It wasn't too much that I could really pick up on. I think that both of the teams did a great job working together for the common goal. You know, you understand it wasn't a sales quota. It was more so an emotional task where, you know, you had to kind of really have some passion behind it and just kind of go out your comfort zone and share some things maybe. So it was a different kind of task, and I think both of them did well. I think the decision with T.I. with not allowing anyone to go home because of it, because all of it brought awareness to both of the, you know, both of the topics that they wanted to bring awareness on. So as far as speaking from entrepreneurship, Javi, she can be pretty passionate, but you could tell she go. She is a go-getter, baby. She will go. And she ain't tolerating too much of the talk that George tried to give. She's not tolerating none of that, and you could kind of really tell she's kind of like putting her feet down and letting it be known how she should be treated, and the passion that she has with it. I don't think anything else I could point out. If I missed some things, because again, I just think this was a different kind of task. If I missed some things, please point them out in the comment area and we'll go from there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying to the end. If you've gotten this far, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It will really help us to grow. And thanks so much, and check us out for the next episode.